Today we're going to read a book called Commotion in the Ocean by Giles Andre, illustrated by David Wojtowicz. That was a hard name to say. I'm not sure if I said it right, but that's okay. Friends, this is a rhyming book, okay? So what does a rhyming book mean? It means that it is a book that has words that rhyme or sound similar, kind of like our word families. Not kind of like, just like our word families. Okay, so when we're reading through this book, we're going to be listening for the different rhyming words that we hear, okay? Commotion in the ocean. You might notice that this book looks a little similar to another book that we read before, our safari animals. I'm not sure if you remember. It's called Rumble in the Jungle. It's actually by the same authors. Commotion in the ocean. Look, that's kind of like the scuba hats we made. Commotion in the ocean. Let's go a little closer so you can see. Okay. There's a curious commotion at the bottom of the ocean. I think we ought to go and take a look. You'll find every sort of creature that lives beneath the sea swimming through the pages of this book. Friends, look and book. Those are rhyming words. Let's listen for more. There are dolphins, whales, and penguins. There are jellyfish and sharks. There's the turtle and the big white polar bear. But can you see behind the wrecks and in between the rocks? Let's take a look and find who's hiding there. Friends, you know what? I read that so silly. We couldn't catch the rhyming words. Let me read it one more time. There are dolphins, whales, and penguins. There are jellyfish and sharks. There's the turtle and the big white polar bear. But can you see behind the wrecks and in between the rocks? Let's take a look and find who's hiding there. Friends, bear and there. All right, so this book is really cool, friends, because it goes through different ocean animals, and each of them have their own ocean poem, okay? So this first one, let's see. Oops, I almost just spilled my coffee all over Miss Barb's carpet. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, here we go. What kind of animal do you think this is? Crab. Crab. The crab likes walking sideways, and I think the reason why is to make himself look sneaky and pretend that he's a spy. What rhyming words did you hear? Why and spy. Good work, friends. All right, the next one, such a cute little animal. Turtles. We crawl up the beach from the water to bury our eggs on dry land. We lay down a whole batch, and then when they hatch, they scamper about in the sand. Friends, did you hear some words? I heard land and sand. Let's write those ones down. Ready? Land. Ready? And. What's its matching word? And. Look at that. And. What's the part that changes? Just the beginning sound, right? And. Did you hear any more? Let's see. We crawl up the beach from the water to bury our eggs on dry land. We lay a whole batch, and then when they hatch, they scamper about in the sand. Batch, hatch. Ready? CH, good. Batch and hatch. Ready? Look at that. Batch, hatch. Should I draw arrows? Maybe that'll make it easier. When the beginning sound changes. Amazing. All right, I'm going to leave these open so that they don't take so much work. All right, let's keep going. Miss Nielsen's favorite ocean animal. What's it called? What's this animal called? A dolphin. The wonderful thing about dolphins is hearing them trying to speak. It's not how do you do, as I'd say to you. It's more of a click, whistle, squeak. I heard 2 pairs of rhyming words. What did you hear? There was do and you, which those are our sight words, so we know how to spell those. Even though they're spelled a little bit differently, they still rhyme. Okay, do is what? How do you spell it, friends? D-O. And what does it rhyme with? U. Y-O-U. Good job. What other one did you hear, friends? The wonderful thing about dolphins is hearing them trying to speak. It's not how do you do as I say to you. It's more of a click, whistle, speak. Wait, quick, whistle, squeak. Speak and squeak. Okay, friends, this one's a little trickier. Speak is eek, has an E and an A, but it's a long E, okay? Speak, and it rhymes with squeak. Remember, there's always a U after a Q. Squeak. Amazing. All right, let's do another one together. This one's called an angelfish. It's a really pretty fish. Normally I've only seen them black and white, but I guess in this book they're green and yellow. Hello, I'm the angelfish, darling, the prettiest thing in the sea. What a shame there are no other creatures as gorgeous and lovely as me. What did you hear? Sea and me. Friends, the word sea as in ocean is not S-E-E. It is S-E-A. Sea and me, which we know how to spell that. Good. All right, we're going to do one more together. Okay. Jellyfish. Ooh, jiggle, jiggle. The jellyfish just loves to jiggle, which other fish think is quite dumb. She knows that it's not all that useful, but jiggling's lots of good fun. So friends, they don't quite rhyme, but sometimes when authors write poetry, words sound similar. So we're not going to write that down on our matching words because they don't quite rhyme. But dumb and fun, if you read it quickly, it makes it sound like a little bit of a rhyme. Chomp, 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 chomp. Where's Sammy Shark? I think Sammy Shark's taking a nap. Otherwise, he would love to be here for this. Shark, I swim with a grin up to greet you. See how my jaws open wide. Why don't you come a bit closer? Please take a good look inside. All right, friends, what rhyming words did you hear? Okay, wide and inside. So, w-I-d. There's a magic E on the end there. Turns into inside. Now, if we chunk inside, we know how to spell in. How do we spell in? I-N. Side. It kind of sounds like wide, but the only thing that changes is the beginning sound, right? So, side. There's that magic E again. Perfect. Okay, friends, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to read the rest of the book to you, and you're going to try and point out the rhyming words with your voice, okay? All right, we read about the shark. Swordfish. This one's the swordfish up here, guys. I love to chase after small fishes. It keeps me from getting too bored. And then when I start feeling hungry, I skewer a few on my sword. Did you hear the rhyming words? Bored sword. Octopus. Having 8 arms can be useful. You may think it looks a bit funny, but it helps me to hold all my children and tickle each one on the tummy. So friends, those were another one of those 2 words, funny and tummy, that don't quite rhyme, but when you read them in a poem, just because they sound a little bit different, they still sound similar. Does that make sense? Stingray. At the bottom of the ocean, the stingray flaps his wings, but don't you get too close to him. His tail really stings. What were the 2 words you heard? Wings, stings. Lobster. Never shake hands with a lobster. It isn't a wise thing to do. With a clippity clap and a snippity snap, he would snip all your fingers in 2. I heard 2. What did you hear? Do, 2, clap, snap. Ooh, look at the deep sea. I bet they're in the midnight zone, friends. Deep sea. Miles below the surface, where the water's dark and deep, live the most amazing creatures that you could ever meet. There are fish of all descriptions, of every shape and size. Some have giant pointy teeth and great big bulging eyes. Some of them can walk around and balance on their fins, but the strangest fish of all have glowing whiskers on their chins. Think about the rhyming words that you heard. Blue whale. There's no other beast on the planet as big as the giant blue whale. He measures a massive 100 feet long from his head to the tip of his tail. We're just a bunch of barnacles, and all we do is cling. We know it's not that glamorous, but it's our favorite thing. Barnacles. You hearing the rhyming words? Walruses. Oh, I love walruses. Look at their big tusks. They remind me of like ocean elephants or something. Our bodies are covered with blubber and our tusks are incredibly long. We're grumpy and proud and we bellow out loud to show that we're mighty and strong. What did you hear, friends? Long, strong. There was another one. We're grumpy and proud and we bellow out loud. Proud and loud. Oh, look at these guys. Penguins. We waddle around on our icebergs, which makes our feet slither and slide. And when we get close to the water, we leap with a splash off the side. Slide, side. Polar bears. Deep out in the Arctic, the mommy polar bear snuggles up with all her children since it's very cold out there. Bear, there. Whew, what a lot of creatures we have seen beneath the sea. What a lot of funny things they do. Some of them might lick their lips and eat you in one bite, and some might want to swim around with you. The dolphin's very friendly and the lobster's very fierce, but the shark is the most dangerous by far. Can you name their other friends we've made along the way? See if you can tell me who they are. The end. Okay, friends, that's Commotion in the Ocean. If you want to challenge yourself today, you can write about your own ocean animal. There's a lot more than this, right? You can write about any ocean animal you want and make up your own ocean animal poem with rhyming words. See if you can do it. Challenge yourself. Try your best. All right, see you later.